Welcome to today's episode. We're talking about how to use the content you're already making to earn 1,000+ commissions. Now, you already know how to create content. You know how to write a hook that stops the scroll. You know how to build a narrative that leads somewhere. You know how to speak to the specific woman who follows you in a way that makes her feel completely understood. Because you've been doing this for years. The gap is not your content. The gap is that the content you are already making is pointing to an offer that pays you $30 when it could be paying you $1,000. Same content, different destination, completely different income. Welcome to Feminine Wealth. I'm Brandy, and with me today is Cari. Today we're talking about the practical mechanics of redirecting the content you already create toward a premium offer without rebuilding your strategy from scratch.
Yes, and I want to face this by saying this is a very tactical episode. Like, we're getting into the specifics because understanding the concept of premium offers without knowing what actually changes in the day to day content work is where most people get stuck. And we want to fix that. So, the first thing I want to address is the assumption that promoting a premium offer requires premium content and that what you're currently creating is not good enough. It is, right? Like, in fact, for most experienced affiliates in this space, the content is more premium than the offer it is pointing toward. Like the thoughtfulness, the depth, the genuine understanding of your audience's experiences, like that's already there. And you've been building it for years. What changes when you move to a premium offer is not the quality of your content. It is the specificity of who you are speaking to and where you are leading them. Like, you're still solving the same problems. You're still speaking to the same woman. You're just pointing her towards something that finally pays you and serves her at the level you both deserve.
Oh, so good. I love this topic already. So, here are 4 specific shifts in how you approach content when you're promoting a premium offer rather than a low ticket one. So, shift number 1, you're speaking to a different decision making stage. Low ticket content catches people at a why not moment, low commitment, quick decision. Premium content speaks to a woman at the I am ready to change something real moment. That is actually a richer, creative brief. You are writing to the woman who already knows something is not working. Your job is to name what she's experiencing and offer the next credible step. Now, shift number 2 is depth over volume. You do not need to post 5 times a day to drive premium commissions. You need to post content that lands deeply with the right people and start real conversations. One piece of content that resonates with someone who is ready will always outperform 10 pieces that scatter attention broadly. Now, shift number 3, the call to action changes. With a low ticket offer, CTA is like click here to buy, right? With a premium offer, the call to action is an invitation into a conversation. Download the playbook, DM me, and I'll share what this looks like for me. The invitation is softer, but the conversion is deeper, and the back end system handles everything that happens after. Now, shift number 4 is story led content. The woman who is ready for premium solution has been in this space long enough to see through performance. Okay. She responds to real stories, real transitions, real numbers, and real honest accounts of what changed and why. You are uniquely positioned to create that content because you have the experience. Nobody starting out last month has what you have to share.
Yes, I love this. And here's something I want you to think about. You probably already have content in your library that, with a different CTA, could be driving premium commissions right now. The posts where you talked about feeling tapped in your income, the content where you address the gap between effort and reward in affiliate marketing, the pieces where you got honest about why consistent effort doesn't always produce consistent income. Like, that content speaks directly to the woman who is ready for a premium offer because she is living exactly what that content describes, right? So you do not need to go and create a new content strategy from scratch. You need to audit what you already have, identify the pieces that speak most directly to the income ceiling experience, and then update the call to action to point toward the playbook. Like, this is one of the fastest ways to begin generating premium interest without starting a new creation cycle from zero. Your existing library is already full of lead-in content for a premium offer. It just needs a new destination.
So let me talk about the DMP specifically because this is where premium conversions actually live. And it is where experienced affiliates have the biggest natural advantage. With a low ticket offer, the sale is meant to happen on a sales page through a link. The DM is almost an afterthought. With a premium offer, the DM is the sales environment. And that is a significant advantage for someone who has been building genuine relationships with her people for years. The DM conversation for a premium offer follows a simple shape. First, listen. When a woman reaches out about feeling stuck, capped, burnt out in her affiliate business, do not immediately introduce the offer. Okay. You ask questions, understand her specific situation. Let her feel heard before she feels pointed anywhere else, right? Then share your own experience, not a pitch, but your story. I was in a similar place and this is what I changed. Well, that is a completely different dynamic from here's a product that will solve your problem, right? If you think about it, like it's a conversation between two friends instead of like selling to a cold audience, right? Then introduce the resource. The playbook at femininewealth.com/playbook is the natural next step. It is free. It is a low commitment. It lets her discover the model in her own time. The playbook educates. You hold the relationship. And then follow up genuinely, right? Check in, answer questions, be the person who is actually present, not just the person who sent a link. That is what premium conversion looks like. And it is entirely within what you already know how to do.
Yeah. So when you commit to creating content around the income ceiling experience, the effort reward gap, the offer problem, the path from low ticket to premium, something powerful happens over time. Every piece of content you create becomes a long term asset. Like these are not trend dependent topics. The experience of being a skilled affiliate who is under earning is not going away. Content you create today will be found by the right woman 6 months from now and lead her directly into a premium conversation. And that conversation is happening with someone other than you, right? When you have someone selling for you in the back end, that changes everything. Your positioning sharpens. You become known as the woman who speaks directly to experienced affiliates who have outgrown their current model. And that is a much more valuable and more specific position than general affiliate marketing advice. And it attracts exactly the woman who is most ready to take action. The content builds the audience it deserves. And that audience over time becomes the foundation for a genuinely compounding business. And that is what you've been working toward all along, right? So the content is not the problem. It never was. It is the offer the content is leading to and the quality of the conversations that follow. Both of those are completely within your control and completely changeable without starting over. So, what you're going to want to do to start is go to femininewealth.com/playbook so that you can understand the model, run the numbers for yourself, and then let the content you've already built start pointing people somewhere that actually pays you what your audience is worth.
Yeah, you've been creating assets for years. It is time those assets worked properly and paid you what you're worth. Able to see you on the next episode. Hope you have a great week.
See ya.